So we are searching to get something, some idea, some solution for a particular problem, etc., etc. You know, the earth was round in shape before the discovery that the earth is round. So something is there, some real thing is there, some truth is hidden, then it is our our capacity can be utilized to get something from that inside. That is what is called research. To find out something, it may be there, it is there, of course, everything is there. But to find out the real truth, that is research. Innovation and interpretation are the 2 points, 2 eyes are very important in research. Innovation and interpretation. Suppose some data are available, then after collecting the data, after getting the data, then after codifying the data, and tables may be set, we can set up the tables for explanation. Then interpretation, that is very important. How to deal with the things. We should see the things in a different way. There will be so many things in and around us. So the vision of the researcher, that is very important, linked with philosophical thought, linked with reality, linked with truth, linked with professionalism, and by using ethics and values for starting and to completing a project, and the technical assistance can also be brought forward for the purpose of finalizing a thesis. Then, respect humanity and dignity. That may be a particular word that must be considered for conducting a research. Humanity, dignity, and otherwise privacy, etc. of some persons. We are collecting the data, primary data from X or Y or Z, or from a series of members connected with the topic or research, etc., etc. So it is our primary duty to maintain privacy of the data and to maintain human dignity. That's also a part of ethics. Honesty, openness, or otherwise respect, intellectual property. So all these things are connected with ethics and values. Social responsibility of a researcher is not to discriminate the people, not to discriminate the things, not to discriminate the idea, not to mix the idea, and at the same time, don't be biased. So whatever happens, it is good. Whatever details are available, it's okay. Then how to collect the data, from where we can collect the data, what are the hurdles that is to be considered before starting a research. Everything is related to so many aspects. At the very beginning, selection of a topic itself is great. So that is the most important thing. The topic itself should give some sense of inclination towards what is research, or what is the objectives of research, or otherwise what are we can expect. What are the things that may be available after or from a presented thesis, etc., etc. This what are very important. Respect fundamental rights and pluralistic nature of the society. Pluralistic nature of the society, because India is blessed with so many differences in or barriers than the language or culture or political vision, or there will be so many differences of being that we should face at the time of starting a research or to complete a research, or from the beginning to the end of the research process. Don't be biased. You keep your morality, your values, your sincerity, everything must be linked with your topic and for doing a particular research. Objectivity is an important aspect that is to be considered. Integrity may be another term that we can use, or otherwise carefulness. Each and every stage of research, you should see what is going on, what are the results, what are the items that already received, what are the things need more explanation. So the openness and confidentiality by maintaining the confidential nature of the research by the research scholar himself. So there must be a good rapport with the research scholar and the research guide. No rapport with the research scholar and the research guide, then it is very difficult to complete a research work. So at the very beginning itself, to select a topic, to select a research guide, it must be suitable to your mind. It must not be insisted by a research guide. Topic, then there will be so many discussions. You can discuss with so many research guides, and you can 2 or 3 or 5 topics may be selected. Then you discuss with research guide. Then these are the topics in mind. Which topic is more beneficial to the society, which topic is more easy to conduct a research, at the same time not easy to conduct a research, at the same time what will be the result of the topic after completing a research. A research for a research is not suitable. A research for getting something from the hidden information and to submit to the society at large. That is the main aim of research. Then there are the ethics and values. The is also very important. Legality, everything is connected with the legal aspects. The topic is suitable for legal faced in the coming days. All things should be considered. So that depends upon the vision and mission of the researcher linked with his ethics and values. Then fabrication of something. So to beautification of a thesis, fabrication, something is there, then giving another thing or otherwise beautifying the things, it is not fair. Then falsification is another point that is to be called falsification. Some informations are ready, but we wish to include some false information in the information. That is falsification. Watering of the thing. Watering of the things is not good. That is maybe a term that is plagiarism. So that coming to that area, then there are so many facilities for checking plagiarism. So before writing a thesis, the university will go through the thesis by applying certain rules and regulations and some system, some technical devices, etc. And they will find out some plagiarism. Suppose is there 1%, 2%, or 3%, or the maximum allowable limit is mentioned there. At the same time, nowadays, what we are doing normally, then reading a paragraph of a particular researcher or a thesis or a standard information collected from a research work or from books, then nowadays we are changing the words as our own words. The meaning is there and plagiarism is not there. That is the situation. It is not fair. Certain extent it is possible after reading all these things. Then 1 or 2 or 3 or article or otherwise different theses submitted by others or previous publications, etc. We can go through this. Then to take up the matter in a different way without quoting it and using our own words, narrating it as our own, that is not fair. But certain extent, it is, we are using certain extent, of course. Then, at the time of reading a thesis, the most important point that is to be considered, it should not be harmful to others. It should not be harmful to others. It should not be a thing that is connected with a personal affair or personal affairs of the respondents. We can keep these things. We can collect these things, and we should keep that materials under our safe custody without disclosing it to others. So, maintaining confidentiality, maintaining honesty, integrity, all these things are connected with ethics and values. Protect those people who supply data by keeping confidentiality. Academic reforms and better infrastructure should go hand in hand with nurturing and sustaining a research environment. Dedicated researchers involved in the training of the students and undergraduate level create greater impact. These reforms include academic mobility, resource sharing, and research-based education. So, education system must be always suitable for doing a particular research. So, the system should also be in tune with research-oriented mindset, or otherwise, to conduct a particular research, there must be something from the area of graduate level or undergraduate level, etc. Even in the developed countries, it is fully accepted that long-term investment in education and increased spending on R&D is necessary to maintain the lead in cutting-edge research. This is even more relevant in India today. The main aim of research is to find out a solution for a given or a particular solution. For what we are conducting a research? What is the need of a research? Why you are selecting it? Then there must be a clear answer from your inside. So it must be socially relevant, and finally to solve a particular problem or a situation. Clear idea about a thing that is not clear to the society. So that is the name of research. That is why we are conducting research. At the same time, as striving for general influx of people towards research, careers, institutions must ensure that research undertaken relevant field, global quality in the relevant field. That is very important. Nowadays, boundaryless spreading of education, each and every point of institutions worldwide is connected with research activity, and what we are publishing or what we are sending or what are the things inside a thesis, it is clear to others. They can see, because by in Google or otherwise in other platforms, the research thesis may be published. Then we can find out different types of research are conducted by different professors and academicians. So from among our research outside, that our research input must be clear, must be suitable to society. So unchallengeable results should be published. So unchallengeable means it must be clear, it must be unique, it must not be related to plagiarism or some other irrelevant activities of research. Then at the same time as striving for greater influx of the people towards research careers, institutions must ensure that the research undertaken matches global quality in the relevant field. In addition, the graduate program need to be reviewed so as to make them vibrant, challenging, and internationally relevant. Selection of a topic is important. It must be suitable and must be beneficial to the society at large. That is the present point everybody is facing, every researchers are facing. A local point, maybe a local thing may be selected as a topic for research, and it must not be suitable for a particular research globally or otherwise. National things cannot be addressed before submitting the thesis, etc. To getting PhD, a doctoral degree, for a doctoral degree. So, of technical education of the country. And environmental needs. As a teacher of students, we should focus this area. It's a meeting and it is social science. Social research, otherwise economics or the system. Marks may be noted in a particular way. That is, the process is in 1995, the total output of a particular industry is provided. Then it is from the past and also associated with
Excuse me,
this
Dilip sir. Audio is breaking.
it is
Sir,
clear.
there is a break in your voice. Not clear,
Hello.
sir. Hello, sir. Sir,
Not
it's
clear.
breaking. Now
Yes.
clear, sir. Now clear. Sir. Okay, sir. You can continue. Sir. Hello. Sir. Hello, Dilip sir. കഴിഞ്ഞ ദിവസം എങ്ങനെയായിരുന്നു ഏതോ ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് Yes, please. He will join within a seconds. നോക്കട്ടെ വിളിച്ചു നോക്കട്ടെ Sir, Dilip sir, okay le?
Hello.
Hello sir. Hello, okay sir. Okay sir. Clear.
കേൾക്കാമോ?
Clear.
കാണാമോ?
കേൾക്കാം sir, കാണാം. Clear. Clear.
Okay.
Okay sir. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Topics for general research, that is to be focused on general problems and those things that are affecting the society positively or negatively. And it ranges into all segments, including regulation and cultural change in business, social sustainability of business, lessons for the 21st century, etc. The role of voluntary associations and educational institutions for research promotion is highlighted here. Such institutions can be instrumental in acquisition and dissemination of higher levels of knowledge to teachers, researchers, students, and industry by conducting discussions, seminars, both national and international workshops on various topics, etc. Universities, particularly in South India, have now shifted their emphasis from conventional courses to professional and technical job-oriented courses while giving sanction to new courses. Most of the new courses are self-financing in nature. This raises a number of issues. Imparting knowledge and thereby creating a better society is the ultimate goal of a university. Employment generation, skill development should be the joint products of the basic endeavor. The challenge today is to ensure that this basic objective of the university system is not lost sight of the cost, no doubt legitimate for job-oriented education. As the efforts are mainly to excel in arts and science education, the major points pondered include skill development, industry-oriented in quality and content, research and innovation, pedagogical advancements, management attitude, etc. But the only thing that does not change is change itself. So a researcher's duty is to find out something new in the area of research. Because everything is rotating, everything is changing, everything is dynamic. So the present system is not suitable for tomorrow, or tomorrow's system is not suitable for a long period of time. So we should see the research work started in a particular year. Suppose in the year 2015. In the year 2050, the topic may be very relevant, socially competent, or otherwise some sort of importance. But if the thesis is submitted in 2022, after 7 years, then what will be the result that may be in tune with that situation in the year 2022, like that 2022, so 7 years. So the topic selection must be a topic that must be relevant for a period of at least 10 years. The relevance of the topic. So in the case of journalism, a particular topic may be selected that may be relevant for that area, and that may be changed, or otherwise in the technical side, technology is changing. So the present technology may change in future, but for a short period of time or for a period of 5 years or like that, it will not change, or there will be some base for that in the technology. It should be utilized in the coming days. Like that, the selection of topic must be relevant, must be related to social events, must be suitable to the society. Winston Churchill affirmed the need for goal orientation in strategic management, that however beautiful the strategy, you should occasionally look at the results. In the words of Michael Porter, the essence of strategy is choosing what not to do. It's very important. The essence of strategy is choosing what not to do. Research-based education leads to productive outcomes in the most positive sense. Promoting quality in higher education has been stressed upon from the Radhakrishnan Commission of University Education onwards. The policy framework shall ensure that stress and strain is not gone in vain. Let the translated vision of Radhakrishnan Commission and Kothari Commission 5 main goals for higher education be a reality, namely greater access, equal access, that means equality or equity, quality and excellence. Relevance and value-based education is the most important thing that is to be considered at the time of research. Value-based education system. If values are not there in education system, it is not linked with research, then the result of a topic is also not a welcoming factor. A convergence with the fundamentals and industry orientation would serve the purpose with due vision and care. The prominence of creative thinking in research is highlighted by Albert Szent-Györgyi. He was a Nobel Prize winner. Then in the definition, as research is to see what everybody else has seen and to think what nobody else has thought. That is research. It must be a new origin. It must be in a particular way to find out a solution for a particular situation or otherwise by concerned circumstance. So it must be, each and every research must be unique in nature. One is not compared with another research work. It's entirely different. But sometimes some thoughts may be more or less same, but in deeds or practice, it is different. At the time of submitting a thesis, so the words used in the thesis may be entirely different one from the previous one. Research culture needs to be inculcated at the graduate and postgraduate levels in HEIs such that more and more research endeavors take place along the curriculum delivery. Innovative research ideas need to be fostered and made available for interested ones to follow. Desired skills for the future researcher. Novelty in approach to research problem. That's the major one. Novelty in approach to research problems. What is the meaning of novelty? Something, it must be special. It must be different from other person's work. Novel idea, novelty, something like that. Socially relevant works committed to social welfare. Socially relevant works. What is socially relevant? If a research topic is selected by you, by considering your own interest, but it must not be a socially relevant topic. No meaning for such research. We are conducting a research not only for ourselves, it is for the benefit of the society at large. So the vision of the society must be foreseen in advance before starting a research work. Understanding of the developments in the topic and research. Topic and research, that is very important. It's already said to you about the topic, selection of topic. It must be a relevant topic. From the topic itself, we can predict what will be the result of a research. That may be positive or negative or something connected with objectivity. There will be some changes like that. Or hypotheses are there. Normally, in former, that means nowadays hypotheses are framed at the time of submitting a research work. After getting an idea about the output of a research, then we are framing hypotheses. That is wrong. Hypothesis must be tentative, assumptions must be done by the researcher. It must be in clear terms, must be written in clear terms. Whether it is favorable or unfavorable, that is not a matter. Maybe accepted or not, that is not a matter. It is not the case of a research. That depends upon if it is positive or negative, whatever it must be, whatever it will be, then we should take up the result in a clear and acceptable manner and must be suitable to your human mind, not oppose a particular hypothesis after getting the result that is not suitable to your mind. You can't change that hypothesis. That means find the result in a competitive, by using competitive terms and conditions, by using your cleverness, by considering some technical affordability, or otherwise whatever it is, X or Y, the result. Don't worry about the result. That is the result. So coming to the ethics and values, truth must be highlighted. So don't deviate from the truth. Don't deviate from the result. Don't be biased. Understanding of the development in the topic and research is very important, and readiness to adopt to latest tools in literature, data analysis and reporting. So nowadays the data analysis part is changing. So many tools are available. Suppose the X tool is not suitable for a particular area and Y tool is more suitable to that context. So you should select the tool Y instead of X. So the topic and the content, the objectives or otherwise, all these things are there, and the methodological part must be considered seriously. Methodological part, collection of data, analysis of data, then selection of the topic, or otherwise how to select a sample size from the universe. That is also very important. So some points must be there. Why we are selecting a particular sample size? There must be a clear answer in your thesis. The methodological part must be clear. Then only you can go through with research. So the first part is very important. Selection of a topic, then finalizing the objectives, then hypothesis, then different tools that is to be considered. That depends upon the nature of data, etc., etc. Whatever it may be changed later on. But you should see the connection of the topic and the connection with the objectives and hypothesis must be reflected in the questionnaire. That means we are asking some questions to collect some data, primary data from the respondents. So it must be sequentially connected one by one. Then only the expected result, we can expect the result in an expected way. Otherwise, it will be difficult to complete the research work. Honest approach to avoid literary theft and plagiarism. That is also coming to the area of ethics and values. Policy implications should follow. All these things are connected with research. Then now, according to the latest national education policy, National Research Foundation will monitor the research activities of the entire universities. This is the latest one. National Research Foundation is part of national education policy. So the importance of university may reduce if National Research Foundation is coming in the area. But I don't know what it is. Then in the place of UGC, then permitting us to complete a research work or some scholarships or otherwise something is there, then in that place National Research Foundation is coming. So we don't know what are the things that is to be followed by, or what are the areas that may be covered by the National Research Foundation. Anyhow, at the same time, now research is easy. We can consult with your research guide. You can select a topic. You can register through a particular university, etc. And in the coming days, we don't know, the acceptance of the National Research Foundation is necessary. Whether it is necessary or not, it is unknown to me, but I am afraid of that. It is not easy to conduct research in the coming days because permission from National Research Foundation, sanction from central government authorities, etc., etc., may be needed in the coming days. And whatever it is, we can see what are the changes that is coming in the coming days. We should observe the changes in the coming days and we can follow certain rules and regulations for conducting a research. In one word, research is not your idea. Research is not your output. Research is not for your sake. Research is not for getting a doctoral degree. Research must be suitable for solving a particular solution, an issue, etc. At the same time, the government of India and government of Kerala or other state governments are not focusing on the research work of the research scholars. Actually, the government can give some information to the research scholars or the research guides for conducting a particular type of research. Suppose a project is implemented by the government of Kerala in the year 2005 and it is not completed. So to collect an information relating to the project, then somebody may be appointed for conducting a research. So the government can assign a work to a research scholar or otherwise a research supervisor, and the topic itself may be a research topic that may be socially relevant. So we are ready to conduct the research guides like me. We are ready to conduct research work for the government. Our students are ready to take up research for the benefit of the government. And after completing a research work, it may be beneficial, both of us, to the research scholar by getting a doctoral degree, and it may be suitable to the government for solving a particular issue, economic problem or otherwise commercial issues or whatever it is. So in other countries, in certain countries, than foreign countries, then they are giving much importance for research and development. And the government is interfering in that area and they are ready to provide project work to the research scholars. Then after completing that work, they will be awarded a PhD, and at the same time, it is beneficial to the society at large. So that is a new area that is to be considered by the present government or the coming governments or whatever it is from the part of government. That is very important. Then near about 250 projects evaluation is going on in the state of Kerala. In the previous 4 years, it was 285 or something like that. That is statistical statistics available to me. Then they are selecting some persons for conducting the after effect of a particular project or otherwise evaluation of projects, etc. And they are paying huge money for this purpose. But actually without no cash, the work may be taken up by the research guides and research scholars if the government is ready to provide some financial help, minimum financial help for conducting the research work, etc. And may be beneficial both to the society and or the public and research scholar and the research guide. And finally, it will boost up the quality of research. Finally, it will support the research work. So anyhow, whatever it is, ethics and values are the terms, not in words, that must be in deeds. So just like Mahatma Ji, my life is my message. Why he can say like this, my life is my message. So there is no alteration, there is no change from his words and action. So ethics is an important point that is connected with your inside. You seeing a thing in a different way. Don't manipulate. Don't manipulate things. You must not be a manipulator in the field of research. Plagiarism, you should see a minimum rate is acceptable. We can see the things in a different way. Then from your own inside, something must be there that may be unique, that may be different from one person to another person. So whatever it is, I am happy to be here and to inaugurate the session. At the same time, thanks to the Pavanatma College, Murikasheri, and my dear friend Johnson, research guide, etc. Then others are there, I think so. Dr. Vineet is also in this meeting, I think so. The next day's session is by, I think it is monitored by Vineet. Anyway, all my friends, I am grateful to you. I had already visited Pavanatma College 3 or 4 times when was acting as the syndicate member and the chairman of affiliation committee. And I know some friends in Pamanatma College and then maybe in the Newman College or otherwise Nirmala College, some transfer there, I think so, whatever it is. Anyhow, a nice time during the 1 hour time. Then I enjoyed very well, and the seminar will be fruitful the next day after the delivery address of a particular topic by Dr. Vineet. So thank you, the coordinator of the research. Thank you, IQAC. Thank you, the great principal of the college. Once again, thank you very much. I wish to conclude this session, and whatever may be the question from your side, we can ask, and I'm ready to clarify the questions.
Dear participants, please ask your queries or post your queries in the chat box.
Baby sir?
MDAV sir ഉണ്ട്.
Yes. Any questions from anybody? As a general thing, sir, I already discussed general points of research and mainly focused on ethics and values. Ethics and values, there is no one-word definition. That is the nature of human mind that is to be implemented, doing a thing in a particular way whenever we face something. So that depends upon human nature, but don't manipulate from the real thing or reality. That is ethics. ഈ യോഗത്തില് പങ്കെടുക്കുന്ന മലയാളമല്ല ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് മാത്രമുള്ള നാഷണൽ സെമിനാറാണ്. അപ്പം ഈ ഇതില് മലയാളികളല്ലാത്തവരില്ലേ ഈ മീറ്റിംഗില്? ഉണ്ട്. അവർ ചോദിക്കട്ടെ. Then ask any questions. I am ready to clarify.
Dear scholars, you have any queries? Please ask. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Who is asking? Hello?
Hello, baby sir. Good evening.
Sir, there is a question in the chat box. That's, can you mention any latest updates regarding plagiarism, UGC regulation, etc.?
Present UGC regulation, etc. Then as per the present UGC regulation, then we know we can apply for conducting a research work, then through our college, and the university will consider the topic after the selection of a particular research guide. Then there will be some discussion and they will give a final signal to you. But if a signal is given by a university, that may be forwarded to the University Grants Commission, etc. And normally University Grants Commission will approve without asking any query. That is a normal practice. And for getting 2 or 3 years for doing a research work by quality as part of quality improvement or program or like that, then the papers may be submitted to the government secretary, then the higher education. At the same time, In the case of private colleges or other colleges, then may be forwarded to the deputy director and the director of collegiate education, etc. That's a normal procedure. And as per the present situation, then we can appoint a particular person for conducting the classworks during the research scholar is in leave or on leave, is on leave. Then, but nowadays, the present situation is changing. The national education policy, there is no clarity about the research. Research may be conducted by the approval of National Research Foundation. So universities are again connected with the National Research Foundation instead of UGC. And the importance of UGC is actually declining. So the wayouts or otherwise, the solutions are not yet declared by the central government. So we can see what are the changes in the coming days. Then only we can say the present rules and regulation. As per the present situation, it is very easy. No problem. Topic selection, research guide selection, then otherwise an interview with the doctoral committee in the university, and finally you can do the things, then apply at the normal times. That means whenever, in the case of Mahatma University, I think so in December or like that. That's a normal procedure that we are adopting. No hard and fast rule. Vacancy must be there under a particular supervisor. But we are facing so many problems because shortage of research guides. Because in Kerala, then 56 is the retiring age, or a teacher must retire at the age of 56. If he or she is doing some research work as a research guide in 2 or 3 universities, then no more selection of a particular person for supervise as a research guide. So that is existing in Kerala. That is very bad actually. Suppose a person is a research guide in a particular university, in Mahatma Gandhi University, suppose he is transferred to the University of Kerala, then at that time, then he must take a fresh mandate from the University of Kerala, and he can't take students from the University of he can take students, but under the control of University of Kerala. There is no possibility of continuing as a research guide at a time in University of Kerala and at the same time in Mahatma Gandhi University. So many things are going on. Then new guides are coming, youngsters are coming in the field of commerce. So there may be some opportunities, and the maximum limit is also restricted to like that 6 or 8 or like that 4, 6, 8. Normally it was not there at the beginning stage. At the beginning stage, when I was acted as the research guide, then the maximum was 10, but it's reduced to 8 to associate professors. Now it is again reducing, like that. So many changes are coming. So that is a fact. We should face that fact. So many students are ready to conduct research. They are ready to act as research scholars, but scarcity of research guide. Because after 56, nobody is good enough to conduct a research work. That is actually nonsense. But in outside Kerala, or otherwise in all India level, seniors are doing that work.
Thanks പറയുന്നുണ്ടോ ചോദിക്കൂ.
Then any question?
Sir,
more question?
One more question for Ninosi, sir. What are the ethical dilemmas in sampling procedure?
Ethical dilemmas in sampling procedure. That is a good question. Ethical dilemma in sampling procedure. Sample size, selection of sample depends upon the sample size. Suppose it is uncountable one. In that situation, we can accept certain rules and regulations prevailing the research sector. But otherwise, suppose 5,000 is the total universe. That's the quantity is 5,000, like that. Population is 5,000. Then at least 10%, that depends upon 500. So it's a random selection actually. But it is 5,000 in the place of 5,000. It may be 5 lakh or 5 crore or uncountable number. It is impossible to fix a sample size by doing 10%, 5%, 20% like that. we can apply a particular tool for that purpose. And finally, for otherwise, we should substantiate it is unknown, but the number is much more. In such a situation, we can select a particular sample size, but you should clearly mention in your thesis or the very beginning itself why the sample size is like that 20% or 10% or 5% or like that. In certain cases, the sample size is not enough for doing a research. Certain cases, I've already seen so many topics, so many research articles, etc., etc. The size is not up to date, or it's not suitable to the size of the total population. So it must be related, must be linked. Then so many tools are available. You can search. So many tools are available for the selection of sample in the case of indefinite numbers. Hello.
Sir, there is a question that is can you please give some examples for government scheme taken to your research topic?
Okay, I can mention as an example. Then the Moacha Valley irrigation project was started in there, I think so, 19 something like that, 20 or 25 years completed. At the very beginning, the cost projected by the government of Kerala was only, I think, 50 or 15 crores or like that. Then it changed to 450, and now it is completing, is under the verge of completion. So the cost is 5 times or 10 times or 25 times over and over. So it is only because of cost overrun. Suppose a project is there for a particular period, a project must be completed within 5 years. Then within 5 years, if the project is not completed, not yet completed or like that, then at the situation, what is the reason for this overlapping of time? So if time runs, cost also will run. So in the place of 1,000 crores, it may be 2,500 crores. So the quantity of amount available for a particular project may be enlarged to a level of 3 times or 4 times like that. So otherwise, a big project may be designed and implemented by government of Kerala. Then it is very necessary to get information after 2 years or 3 years like that. Then at the situation, the government can approach a research scholar or otherwise a research guy, please conduct an evaluation process, the present situation of the project, what are the outcomes, what are the problems, what are the shortages, what are the financial implications, then whether we can complete within a period of 5 years or like that. So that project, so we can take a project, otherwise a completed project. If a project is successfully completed by the government of Kerala or government of India, then after that, then to get an idea about its implication, the society, the benefits of the society. So the cost and the benefits may be related, then we can find out cost benefit analysis can be conducted. So if the work is given to a particular person, suppose a research scholar, then we can complete the project within time. We are ready to provide the information to the government in short time, within short time. Then we can complete the project. We can complete the details. We can give the details to the government of Kerala. So they should utilize us. They should utilize the research scholars and research guides. But in all states, then it is a particular way we are conducting research, and the government is also providing some funds from UGC or otherwise, then some salary allowance, etc. during our leave period, etc. But they are not bothered about the quality of the research work or otherwise. They are not giving a particular work to a research scholar through the help of a research guide. So if it is there, then so many projects are going on, so many projects. Interim, then suppose 5 years or 6 years or 10 years is needed, UNESCO projects or otherwise, so many projects are there. Then after 3 years, some informations are necessary. Give us what they need, no need of any cost. Then our students, research scholars will complete the project. But the topic may be a topic for their research work. And after completing the project by our research scholar, then A PhD must be awarded by the university. So the selection of topic that depends upon the information of the government, and finally it may lead to a research work of a particular research scholar, and it may be, or no doubt, it will be beneficial to society. It will be beneficial to society. Okay.
Sir, one more question from Gismon Thomas.
Yeah.
What are the main ethical dilemmas in social science research?
Ethical dilemmas in social science research. Dilemma is a word that is to be defined in a particular way. Dilemma, then we should overcome the dilemma. Ethical dilemma, then as an example, then at the very beginning, I informed the participants, then we can read a paragraph, we can read a passage, we can read a text, we can go through a thesis work, we can go through so many informations, published data, etc., etc. Some ideas are there. Then the same idea may be changed by you by using your own language, and the same is putting in another thesis. That is wrong. That's a particular thing that depends upon your, but it is not plagiarism. It will not come under the purview of plagiarism. After checking the thesis, it will not there. That depends upon your choice. Here is a situation, a dilemma, a situation, a particular situation, whatever it is. Okay. Then I am
Sir,
not.
one more question is there. What precautions to be taken to minimize plagiarism and how to check it?
To minimize plagiarism, the work must be our own. The child must be our own. Then getting information from other theses. As part of this research work, we should go through so many theses, so many informations, then secondary data. Then as part of research, this is very necessary, very necessary. But at the same time, don't absorb the things in the same way to our thesis. Ideas are there, then only we can flourish our idea. We are studying, actually, we are studying as a student by reading these theses or otherwise informations, secondary data, etc., etc. As part of literature review, we can go through all these things. It's okay, but don't grab things from the research. If it is there, we can use up to, I think so, 30% maybe the maximum limit that is allowed. Then in quotation, then from his thesis, X or Y's thesis, this is relevant here. Like that you can mention, but there is a limit for that. But getting an idea from that point and using your own language and words and changing the scenario and benefits may be derived from these things, that depends upon your way of thinking habit. But some informations are there. It is sometimes we are ready to take up this information. No doubt, it's not plagiarism. It is not plagiarism. What text we are using? So technical evaluation is there. Before submitting the thesis, plagiarism may be checked by the university library, and they will provide a certificate, the percentage of plagiarism. There is allowable limit. That below that limit, as far as possible, reduce the limit. That is good. It may be up to 30%, okay, no problem. It may be 1% or below 1% or 2% or 3%, good. How to reduce this? That depends upon your choice, your selection. And if something is collected from other man's thesis, then it must be quoted from the thesis of X or Y. This is relevant here, like that. So that will come under the purview of plagiarism. But plagiarism is allowable up to a certain limit. Plagiarism means the word itself is not plagiarism. We can use, but the percentage of plagiarism, 3%, 4%, 5% or like that. Then as far as possible, reduce it. Then we can say it is our own thesis. Otherwise, may be linked with other person's information also.
If any questions from the participants, any more questions? There is no question left in the chat box. So, if you like to ask, you can ask. Sir, I think there is no question,
Okay.
further question, then we can conclude, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Our distinguished guest, MC Dilip Kumar, sir, beloved Principal Johnson, sir, and my colleagues and dear participants. Dilip sir clearly defined how we can conduct a research, what are the ethics to be followed while doing a research, and how to plan a research, and what a topic will be, and he affirmed that research should provide any benefit to the society. So, thank you, sir. Thank you. I thank you at the bottom of my heart for the Pavanatma.
Thank you very
sir.
much.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, John.
Thank you. Thank you very
sir.
much. Thank you very
sir.
much.
I thank our beloved principal Johnson sir for delivering a welcome address, and all the participants for being here, and my colleagues for wholeheartedly coordinated the function. Thank you all. Thank you once again, one and all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
ഇതിന്റെ ലിങ്ക് ഇതിൽ കൊടുത്തോ? ഫീഡ്ബാക്ക് ലിങ്ക് ഇട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. വാട്സപ്പ് ഗ്രൂപ്പിലാണോ? വാട്സപ്പിലാണോ? Feedback link is in the chat box. ആണോ? ഞാൻ കണ്ടില്ല. പിന്നെ ഏത് ഫംഗ്ഷന് പോയാലും സാറ് തുടക്കത്തിൽ ഒരു ഇതുണ്ടായിരുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ, പക്ഷെ ബാക്കി പിന്നെ കുഴപ്പമില്ലായിരുന്നു.